What's good, fam? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me again. Today I am building a house in SULANI, and I mean, of course, like, I love building in SULANI. I love being able to build on the water. But yeah, I was building another house in SULANI because after I did my Let's Play, I was just like, I want to build everything ever in SULANI. So that's what I did. I wanted to try and build like a loft style house, like a house where like the top floor is where the bedroom is, but it's like open to the bottom floor. Does that make sense? I don't know. That's what I was trying to do. Because I've never built a house in that style before. Like, I've never built anything like that. So I wanted to try it out. Because there is another build much further down the line that I want to do that has like a loft like in it, and I wanted to see whether or not it's something that I wanted to build. And okay, incidentally, when I was first building this house, I had no clue what I was doing. I didn't even know what I wanted to build. I just made some little boxes and was like, well, let's see if I can make it cute. And that's why I ended up with these little rounded roofs. Ugh. You guys know I hate that word. Oh my gosh. But I wanted to see if I could make something interesting. And I don't end up keeping these roofs at all. Like, they don't interest me in any way, shape, or form. And so, and the house does end up getting a little bit bigger, but not by too much. Like, I wanted to build a house that's over the water, like just like literally over the water. And I wanted to build something that's like, it was on stilts and it was just over the water entirely. So that's what I was trying to do. And I could not figure out how to do like a loft where the floor trim wasn't obtrusive, you know? Like, I didn't want that. Like, it was just like extra and ew, you know? Like, who wants to look at that? Like, that's not what you want to walk up the stairs and see if you're in an actual house. So that was my logic in building this house to begin with. It just, it was a mess. Also, I want to apologize if my audio is a little weird. I don't know what's going on with my microphone and Adobe Audition. I have no clue. I'll figure it out for my next video, for my video tomorrow, so that way you guys don't have to deal with this. But if my audio is a little iffy today, please bear with me. Technical difficulties. Anyways, as per usual, there is blue in this house because you have seen enough of my builds at this point to know that blue is almost always a staple. I don't know why, because it's not even my favorite color. My favorite color is green. So you would think that every house that I build would be green, but no, not at all. I'm not interested. I think blue just looks really pretty, especially in this particular world. Like, it's just very pretty. It matches the beach. It's just, ugh, yes, please, more blue. And this house was honestly, it didn't take me too long to build. There was a lot of footage that I had to cut through, but it was mostly just me sitting around, to be honest, because I was just like, this is easy to build, no big deal, blah. And so this video ended up only being like maybe 10-15 minutes long. So yeah, good job me for keeping up with my own time limit. Like, that's cute. But yeah, I wanted to try, I was initially going to try and make this house base game and island living only, but I kind of like threw that out the window after a point. I think I was doing a door on the second floor deck, and it didn't work with any of the doors in SULANI, which, you know, fine, whatever, fair point. But that's what I was trying to do, but that's not what ended up happening. Incidentally, you guys, as always, you can find this build on the gallery and check it out for yourself and play it. Oh my god, okay, can we talk about these glass floor tiles for like 2 seconds? Because these are the best additions they've ever made to the game. I really do wish that there were more swatches. Like, I would love a plain white swatch or a plain black swatch. That would be amazing, because then you could use them in so many more places. But yeah, you know, as it stands now, it's a really cute addition to the game. This octagonal deck kind of thing, I had no clue what to do with it. Like, when I first built it, I just knew that I wanted something octagonal right out there, but I don't really actually end up doing much with it, which, you know, fine, whatever. Because that's not what I was building in the first place. I was building the house, and I was like challenging myself to create a loft. And this whole lighting situation with the loft, like, I was desperate, like I was determined to use these this long light, like this low hanging light from Island Living, because I was like, okay, they have them, so that means I should totally use them, right? Like, duh. So that's my thinking about the entire thing when I'm building this. Because the house is much smaller, I don't really have to fight too much with the floor plan, but you know me, as per usual, the bottom floor is way more open, and the top floor, because it's a loft, I guess like it would qualify as open too, but it's like there's barely a top floor to begin with, so it doesn't even matter. I really liked, okay, I wanted to point this out. I really liked the yellow appliances, like the yellow refrigerator and the yellow like stove or whatever, because I never use those swatches at all. I never do. And there's not too much yellow in the house, like at all, in any way, shape, or form beyond those appliances. So it's low-key a little bit mismatched, but it's cute and I like it. So that's what I was doing. And can we talk for a second about these chairs and couches from Island Living? Like, there is something so cool about the fact that they're like semi-translucent, like they're low-key see-through if you squint, and it's really pretty. I love that kind of stuff. I used to work at Joann Fabrics. I was working at like a fabric store, and so of course I ended up learning enough about fabric, like enough that I have like a preference. I think, if I'm not mistaken, because it's been a while since I worked at this place, but I think my favorite fabric was chiffon. I think it was chiffon, and the semi-translucent quality reminds me a little bit of chiffon. That was my point in even bringing this up. It reminds me a little bit of like some of the fabrics that I saw when I was working at the fabric store. And I love that kind of stuff. I think it's such a cute and pretty little detail. And full disclosure, I dead forgot to put a bathroom in this house. Like, when I was first building it, that's why you see like these random walls being put in, because I completely forgot. Oh yeah, you totally need a bathroom. Like, what are you doing? you can't brush your teeth, you can't wash your hands, you can't take a poop, like nothing. You need a bathroom. So anyways, I completely forgot. That was the point. But yeah, I like using these I like the new like shower head thing from SULANI. I think it's really pretty, and I think that there's a way to make it work. Honestly though, I really wish that they would take this concept and kind of run with it, you know, like take this concept and make showers that you can basically customize. Like, if I could have a fully glass stone floored shower that I like was able to make without having to download CC or without having to have mods or whatever, like that would be perfect. That would be my favorite thing ever. Anyways, this house really is not taking too much time to be finished, because it's such a small house. Like, it's such a tiny build. And it's not, I don't think I would qualify it as a tiny house, because it's not, I don't know, it's not small enough. Like, it's not small enough for me to be comfortable calling it a tiny house, but it is small by comparison, especially to like the last couple of builds you guys have seen from me. This house is much smaller. But yeah, I really like this house a lot. It's really pretty and very open. Like, there's the windows aren't really windows so much as they are just like openings in the wall, which, I mean, like, okay, fair point. Like, that's what a window technically is, but there's no glass, you know, like, that's my point. There's no glass. And it's really pretty. And I feel like there would be a really nice breeze going through the house all the time, which is very refreshing. So I love the idea of building a house like that. Anyways, now we're working on the upstairs, and I was trying to figure out what to put up there because you have everything you need on the bottom floor. Like, yeah, you could just have like a bed up here, like it could just be like a regular bedroom, but the upper loft is honestly much more spacious than I had anticipated it being. So I had to like, fill it up with stuff really quick. But yeah, incidentally, I'm going to point this out. I love the fact that the upper loft has its own private balcony almost. Like, I mean, yeah, you could entertain people up there and it's built to entertain people, but that wasn't what I was thinking when I was building it. I was just like, I really want these people to have, like these Sims to have a private balcony because I think it would be really cool. But yeah, this build is honestly coming to an end in a couple of minutes. So you guys get to see me. I'm playing with the exterior, and full disclosure, I didn't do too much with the exterior on this build because you don't really need to. You're living next to a coral reef. What else do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was living next to a coral reef, I literally would not care about the landscaping because the ocean has more than enough. So I was kind of building this house to my own personal tastes, which I guess I do with all of my houses in my own way. I think every builder does, to be honest. But yeah, this build is coming to an end here in a few minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and dip out. You guys get to watch me play with the outdoor gazebo. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. If you would like to see more builds from me, my next video tomorrow, which is probably going to be my next Let's Play because we totally need more from Mariana. But yeah, go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you want to hang out with me on social media, check out the description and I will be posting all of my information there. And if you want to download this house, it will of course be on the gallery. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Hasta!
Is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me, oh. Now it's clear we are here back in